Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I will be creating HSL line 965 which runs between Hyrylä in Tuusula and Jokela in Tuusula. And without further delay, let's go straight to the line. "965 it is. And there's quite a lot of building in this line, so this won't be the shortest of videos. But this will be video. So let's go. And we ended at Hyrylä and we start at Hyrylä. And we stop at Hyökkälä. And we stop at Koskenmäki. But then, the following stop is called Vesitorni, and it's gonna be on the highway. So let's just go out there and build the stop. Vesitorni in Swedish is Vesitorni, so they haven't bothered translating it. And obviously even the water tower has been demolished because here we have the text hilltop where there used to be a water tower. But yeah, the Vesitorni stop is gonna be just over here. And then we're gonna connect it with the... Oops, now I think this is still city road. I think this is still 50 kilometers an hour road over here, but that will of course change at some point. There we go. Oopsie daisy, there we go, and there we go. Let's add the signals. Oops, that's the wrong signal. That's completely the wrong signal. And if I ever get over to creating lines in England, I wonder how I will deal with this wrong way things around there. So after Vesitorni, we're gonna stop at Ketunlinna. Sorry about that, and that stop has of course already been created, so let's just build the road all the way to that stop and then add the signals and then go back to creating the line because, oops, because yeah, that's what we need next. Sorry about that. There we go. Let's build the lines. So we will stop at the Vesitorni, at Kettulinna, Metsäpirtti, and Vuohikkaanoja. Then we'll still stop at Kolistimenmäki, but then there will be an interesting turn of events. Because the following stop is called Tienhaara. Let's try to find that one, shall we? Yep, Tienhaara is still located on the highway. It's located somewhere around here. So let's go to the city road fast mode and add a stop called Tienhaara in here. That would be Vägkärlen in Swedish, but a Swedish name for this stop doesn't exist, which is fairly common in Tuusula. Let's actually just rebuild this part of the road like that. And from now on, everything created will be new until we reach Jokela. So a lot of building is going to happen. After Tienhaara, we're gonna stop at Metsämaa, which is over here, and this is gonna be a city road, definitely, because it's a small road. So Metsämaa is gonna be over here. And there we go. And then let's use the fast city road to get past this thingy, and then let's get back to the city road and connect these two routes. And that's it. We've officially moved away from the highway onto the smaller rural road in here. And there we go. That's Metsämaa. After Metsämaa, we're then gonna stop at Vetikontie. Where do we find that thing then? That's gonna be okay. It's Vetikko the other way around, and it's Vetikontie the other way around. Let's just use Vetikko, shall we? Far more easier. So this is gonna be Vetikko. There we go. And there we go. That's connected with the previous stop here in Metsämaa. After Vetikko, well, let's have a look at where we're going to. We're going to Jokela, which is going to be in there. So there's still quite a lot of creating to be done. Then we will stop at Suotorpa, which is located. Let's see. There was Vetikko, so Suotorpa is located. Uh-huh. Well, this seems a bit difficult. But obviously it is located around here. So let's then place it in here. There we go. And there we go. That's Suotorppa. After Suotorppa, we're gonna stop at Rautakorpi. And Rautakorpi is located just north of this, in a place where there's triangles, so that's over there. There we go. Oops. After Rautakorpi, we're gonna stop at, let me see, Ilotulitus. Whoa. That's a name for a stop, but yep. Ilotulitus is gonna be located in here, I guess. That's right. So this is Ilotulitus. And let's go on. There we go. Oops, that's not supposed to be over there. Oops, and that's not supposed to be over there either. And there we go. We are at Ilotulitus, and Jokela is still quite far away. It's over there. So let's see how we'll actually in the end going to get there. The following stop after Ilotulitus is gonna be Terrisuontie. Which is gonna be over here. There we go. Sorry about that. Oops. And after Terrisuontie, we're gonna stop at Rantalantie. which is going to be over here. After Rantalantie, we're gonna stop at Kollarintie. There we go. Oops. After Kollarintie, we're then gonna stop at Jäniksenlinna. Which is gonna be located in here. And there we go. After Jäniksenlinna, we're gonna stop at Råbackantie. And there we go. Are we close yet? Well, we're closer. Let's put it that way. After Råbackantie, we will stop at Solbackantie. which is going to be located in here. And there we go. And after Solbackantie, well, we're actually getting closer. After Solbackantie, we're gonna stop at Korpimäintie. Which is gonna be in here. After Korpimäintie. What's that? Oh, that's the highway. Yeah. So after Korpimäintie, we are going to stop at Jäniksenlinna on the highway. And this is also going to be Fast City Road stop. And there we go. Then let's move it above or across the crossing. And then let's add a turn from the city road over here. And after Jäniksenlinna, we're gonna stop at Kuoppamäintie. After Kuoppamäentie, we're gonna stop at Perttu Tienhaara. Or Pertuntie, and I will actually make it Pertuntie because it's just easier to do it that way, because even other buses are gonna stop here. So Pertuntie it shall be. There we go. Sorry about that. And then after Pertuntie, sorry about that too, we're gonna stop at Ojalantie. Which is gonna be over here. And now we're back down to City Road. Oops, that's not good. Oops, and that's not good either. There we go. And then let's add a City Road connection to this road over there. There we go. Oopsie daisy. Well, we're closing in. After Ojalantie, we're gonna stop at Kuorontie. Which is gonna be over here. And there we go. Oops. Oops. So here we are at quarantine. The following stop will be at Hämäläisen Mutka. Which is in here. And here we go again. There was a short break. I was doing things. Let's just put it that way. And there we go. We've connected the new stop to the existing roads. And after Hämäläisen Mutka, let's see what comes next. Then comes a stop called Perttu. It's a fairly simple one. So this is Perttu. And then let's connect with the previous stop. There we go. And there we go. That's connected. We're getting close. After Perttu, we're gonna stop at the Rovastintie. And Rovastintie is a stop in here. Okay, let's autosave, then let's see what happens. Oh, number 6. Well, it's not gonna be number 6, it's gonna be Rovastintie. There we go. And after the Rovastintie stop, we're gonna stop at the Pertun koulu. Okay. That name was there already. And there we go. Oops. Oops. After Pertun koulu, we're gonna stop at Riihihaan polku. Which is gonna be over here. There we go. And after Riihihaan polku, we're just gonna have the final stop called the Jokela station, which is located exactly where the name says it. It's located at Jokela station. And instead of making it a separate station, it will be a platform of the Jokela station in here. So there we go. And then let's just add the roads. And is it really certain that there are no stops? No. There are no stops in here in between, so that's it. And then let's just add the roads here. There we go. And this is where the roads have been built. No further building in here. So we've reached the railway station of Jokela. And this certainly isn't the final line connected to the Jokela station, so oops. There we go. And then let's build the blueprints. There we go. And then let's go to lines. And let's just stop at all of the remaining stops, which I have created here. And then let's go back, I guess. Let's see. Yep. It follows the same route. And this line runs well, it runs around hourly. So let's then make it an hourly line. Around an hourly line. Yeah, so we're gonna need 2 buses to operate it in a proper way. There we go. So, roads have been built, the line has been created, the buses have been bought, and everything is up and running. There'll be a new video tomorrow. So until then, bye.